What's up, guys? Welcome back to WAKU Radio. It's your boy Kobe. I got my co-host Seabass.
What up?
And we have Hendo.
Hola.
What's up, guys?
Dude, my voice got stuck.
What?
You ever had that? Like your voice gets stuck, like you're trying to like make some noise come out. I was like,
I think it's just the weather. It makes our voices raspy.
I think maybe it's just from sucking all that dick.
Hey man,
That's a lot, dude.
toughs are time, man. I mean, tough are time. I mean, times are tough. Times are
Dude,
tough times, man.
so there's a bunch of these attorneys, and there's a ongoing fight for this custody battle for the kid. And so the grandfather, from what my understanding was, he shot the daughter-in-law, and then himself.
Like, if you think about any family, that rich white family, right? The Yellowstone, right, show, rich white family,
Yeah.
super dysfunctional. Billions, rich white family, super dysfunctional. The Righteous Gemstones, rich white family, super dysfunctional.
You can't forget about
Wait,
the
pause.
Bidens.
Wait, pause.
The Bidens,
You think that?
that, men need to have the inner peace. Like, for example, at lunch today, Henry was asking, like, what do you do, like, as a man to find your own time, right?
Yeah, and we had different examples. Like every guy's different, right?
All
There's a very big misconception with hair loss, right?
Yeah.
A lot of things is testosterone, which is there's a correlation to testosterone. It relates to it, but the thing is, there's a hormone that in our body that reproduce. It's DHT.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if it goes higher or lower. If it's still if the numbers go either left or right.
But you guys hear about the thing that's going on where there's a trend that's countering the women's trend called soft guy summer.
Dude, don't get me started. We were just talking about.
Wait, all right, guys. So I saw the Saltburn movie. That shit was so suspicious, so right, but it was really fucking good. It was really good.
It's a good movie. It's a mental fucking movie though.
In the beginning, it was hard for me to get into it, especially with my chick too.
Mm.
And we're just like, it was like so confusing. We're like, is this
Yeah.
guy gay? Is he not gay?
That's what makes it.
Is this like a secret
Yeah.
lover? Is he like just a best friend, or is this like a homie movie, like a
Yeah.
homie love bromance movie type shit?
But it just gets deeper and deeper the more you watch into it. And then and I'm really good at watching movies, like those type of movies. I can I can pick off at it. But then when I was looking at it, I was like, dude, I did not predict the ending. I was like, oh wow.
no.
That's
Yeah, that was.
I was close.
You-
I was like halfway, but then at the end I was like, oh wow, that got me.
Yeah, so there's gonna be spoilers in this section. So if you guys don't want to hear anything, skip. We'll put
Timestamp.
it here. Yeah, we'll put it
Yeah.
in the timestamp.
Or we can just do
No,
vague stuff.
No,
like-
I want to talk about this fucking movie, man. Like, all right, the controversial scenes were pretty like crazy. Like the first part that really got me like, oh shit, was when he was finger blasting the sister
oh,
Yeah.
with her own period blood. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, that's
He
so
ate-
hot.
he had he earned his Red Wings.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, this is fucking hot as fuck. But this is some fucked up shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, in the beginning, I was wondering. I was like, is she into this, or is she just not into it?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
what the
weird.
fuck is going on? Because at first she seemed like she wasn't into it.
Yeah.
The
But-
two scenes that got me though was the bathtub scene. I'm not gonna spoil it. The bathtub scene got me, and the grave. That got me. I was like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, he started banging the dirt.
Yeah.
yeah, dude. I started when I was watching it with my girl, I was like, oh, don't you do it. He's gonna do it. I'm like, oh, he
Yeah.
fucking did it. I was
Yeah.
like, that was like me the whole movie. I was like,
Well, the whole thing is like, after the blood scene,
yeah.
I was like, what? I still was like, what the fuck is going on with this movie?
Yeah.
Right. So my dumbass went and Googled it, and then I was like, oh, okay, it's controversial. This is what the movie's all about. And then I read about him fucking the grave, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. So then I was waiting for that scene, and they really dragged that scene out, like
Yeah.
crying the whole fucking time. And then I was like, oh, he's really taking off his shirt and his pants, and he's oh my god, it was fucking crazy, dude. But that movie, dude, like,
It was trippy.
here's the thing about the movie. I watched it right before I go to bed. Like literally, I'm laying in bed. I'm about to fall asleep. I'm like, yo, this movie is fucked up. I wake up the next day, dude. My whole day is bad. My whole day was I was just angry. You know what I mean? I was just
You're
angry.
probably dreaming of some fucked up shit.
I was just mad because this motherfucker at the end of the goddamn movie, you know, he did some shady shit. I was
Yeah.
like, goddamn.
Dude, this dude was fucked up at the end. Like, I saw the
Ridiculous.
ending out, and when the ending came out, I was like, yo, what the I literally was
Yeah.
like, yo, this guy is fucked up.
Yo,
He planned it. He was.
But that's crazy, though.
He's
Yeah.
a genius.
Yeah.
He's envious. You
Yeah.
know, he wanted what he had because that
Mhm.
main character, the rich guy, he's just so happy-go-lucky. You know, he never had that. So like, he had to. He was a compulsive liar,
yeah.
and it just went downhill on this fucking rabbit hole, dude. Like, crazy.
Dude, you know, I think it.
Up there.
He had a strange, not strange, but he has an issue, right? Where he just like, uncontrollably masturbates or something like that. Or sexually? Because
I don't know, man.
Because there was a scene where his mom was saying like, oh, he comes a lot or he masturbates or something a lot or something.
He's a
right?
lot of things, man. He's a sociopath.
Yeah, sociopath for sure. Manipulative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compulsive liar. He has
Yeah,
a bunch of things.
Narcissist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big one too. He's
Yeah.
he's definitely a narcissist.
It was just like if anybody's familiar with the dark triad, he fit every single one of those things.
Fuck. What a good actor.
But the movie was great. It was really you know, psychological. But you know, I don't know about you guys, but besides, you know, what I took from it was there's a lot of that in all of us, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
right. And it kind of plays into last week's conversation. If you guys haven't seen it, watch the video here. But where evil is much easier, like just bad decisions and being evil and listening to your
Right.
inner demons, it's just easier to do. So like, but this guy went to like another level of like manipulations and all of his planning. It's genius what he did in
Yeah.
the movie, like to get to that point.
He was patient too.
Yeah.
He waited.
Years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A long time. It's crazy.
But you know what's crazy is like it had me asking a question of like, damn, have you ever been in love with somebody to that point where you got so obsessed? You know what I mean? Because like if you think about it, because I've been trying to make these Selena t-shirts and it's the same storyline.
Right.
The lady who killed Selena was obsessed with her, was so in love with her that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I have a different opinion because the whole movie, they make you believe that he's in love. In my opinion, I don't think he was. He was just in love what he had, but he wasn't actually in love with the person per
You don't
se.
think so? I don't know,
I mean,
man.
he pretty much he killed the guy. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, but
Yeah, but you can still do that and be in love with somebody.
Yeah, but I was kind of looking deep into it. Like I went to this deep after the movie. I went to this deep rabbit hole where I was watching YouTube videos, explanations, and seeing different like people's opinions.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of made sense. And I'm like, man, and the thing about the movie is it's very what's the word I'm looking for? There's like so many meanings to it, and it's ambiguous. Like it can be whatever you want technically. And the director made it a way where that's what the audience will make it feel. You know what I mean? So you can interpret it however you want.
Well,
and
that's
technically you might not be wrong.
well, that's how all good movies and TV shows
Like
are.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, they
does
leave it up to the audience to decide what the ending is going to be like.
Right.
But I mean, he did say at the end that he was in love. You know what I mean? It was stated at the end. He was like, I love you, like, and that's it.
yeah.
But it makes you question, like, what was he really in love with more? You know what I mean? Because to me, like, the way I perceived it was like he was so in love with
with his
whatever,
life, everything.
with everything. Yeah, but he wanted it more. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah,
like in a romantic
sure.
sense, like he wanted to take that away because they weren't appreciative of what they had. But it's weird though, because he came from a pretty good fucking family too.
He came from a upper middle class family. Really, there's nothing wrong with the family. It's mainly him. He was just jealous.
Yeah.
He's envious and jealous. Everything. But yeah. But he did some crazy shit to accomplish that. I'm not sure I would beat a man off to fucking do that. But
I think he's just fucked up.
yeah, well,
He's
yeah.
just fucked up.
Just mental disorder.
Yeah.
But,
I
you
mean, because I was literally just trying to think about like what could like classify him in, you know, like as far as categories. But I think he's just fucked up. I mean, he's not. He's like he loves someone, but also wants to kill them, and then other people he wants to like. I think he just wants to feel wanted for some reason, like in a weird.
well, yeah, he was
Yeah.
always a nerd.
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
He left his best friend because he had no more use for him in the
Yeah.
beginning. But I mean, it's fuck. He came from an Ivy League school too, all of them. So it's like preppy kids, man. They're probably crazy.
I don't know. It's just that's just what movies do. I
Yeah,
guess it's
I like
easy.
it.
It's
I like
easy to throw curveballs in movies like that because you can, change the story up as it goes. Because like he basically at the end, he basically says that he's been planning it since the very beginning
Yeah.
with the bike scene.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like holy shit. So that makes you wonder like was he really in love with the lifestyle or the guy more? You know what I mean?
Did you guys hear about the one the incident in Vegas with the shooting?
Oh,
That
but
was
real
like-
quick, there's since we're having a little pause, there's another movie I should watch. It's called it's with Emma Stone. It actually just came out recently. I watched it.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's the
Four
one-
Things. I was talking about a few episodes ago. It's kind of along the same where I was saying the woman died. Emma Stone dies, right? But she's pregnant. So the scientist takes the baby's brain and
Oh.
puts it in her
Oh.
brain. But then it's like this whole like, it's almost like that kind of story, but it's not as fucked up. But it's like a different type of fucked up.
Oh, I see.
And it was it has a like it's supposed to be getting some rewards or something for that movie. But
yeah, she won. She just won recently an Oscar award.
mhm,
for
yeah, it's
actress.
Emma Stone, Mark Ruffalo, and
Nice.
who's the other main one in there?
Yeah, she did win. She won Oscar award this past.
Oh, she did?
She did. She won
Yeah.
best supporting.
That's another weird movie that makes you like, what the fuck? But then it's also it reminds me kind of similar like Saltburn. It starts off slowly,
Mm-hmm.
and you're kind of like, what the fuck's
Kinda built
going on? But then it starts picking up, and then you're just hooked, and you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
Where can we watch it? Is it like
I
Amazon Prime?
think I watched it on either Hulu or Netflix.
I have.
Let me see. Let me see where you can watch it at.
Anyways,
I love movies.
You can watch it on Hulu.
intro it. The fucking Vegas.
Oh, so several days ago, there was an incident that happened near the Summerlin side of Las Vegas, where it was considered it was labeled as a murder suicide. And correct me if I'm wrong. Based on the information I know, it's pretty much. So there's a bunch of these attorneys, and there's a ongoing fight for this custody battle for the kid. And so the grandfather, from what my understanding was, he shot the daughter-in-law and then killed himself. I don't know. I can't confirm because I was reading the article. I don't know who the third person was, but there's supposed to be 3 people dead.
So basically, the way it's set up is so it's Ashley, and Ashley Prince is the ex-wife of Dylan Houston, which is the son of the
Son of the one who shot.
and
murdered-
his name
shooter.
is Joe Houston.
Right.
The father's Joe Houston.
Okay, you got the Houstons.
You got the Houston and the Princes.
Okay.
Right.
So they're all attorneys, basically.
Huh.
We got Ashley. She's not an attorney. She's just the ex-wife of Dylan.
Okay.
And Dylan was not present during this altercation. And it was just Ashley, Dennis, her husband, and the ex-wife's attorney was there too.
Mm.
Super weird. And then we had the whoever checks both sides. The coordinator is in the
Yeah.
middle, and then we have on the other side we got Dylan, some other attorney, and then the father, Joe.
Right.
Joe shoots both Dennis and Ashley and kills them, and then shoots himself.
Mm.
Yeah.
He shoots. Wait, who's Dennis again?
Dennis is the husband of Ashley, the new husband of Ashley.
the new husband. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
there we go. Yeah, that's the third. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, and then this whole case was just basically a bunch of attorneys shooting each other, or one.
I just don't get it,
yeah.
man. I mean,
But it was
for you to be pushed to the edge, for you to do that, and you're I would say you're a successful lawyer. You know, I mean, like, why? There has to be, man. There's a deep
well. That's why that brings up concerns because in Las Vegas, there's no laws that say an attorney cannot fight his own case for his family members, and even if they have
See, that's why
strong interest in the case, you know.
Right.
But it's like they don't recommend it, but it's up to the attorney's due diligence if they want to
Right.
do it or not. But that's the thing that kind of brought up because this was a child custody case, and now we got 3 people dead and 6 children who lost their parents, basically.
right. And,
Mm.
it's just
Yeah.
the conflict of interest in there. It's just when you get emotions involved, you do some bad decisions. You make bad choices.
You know, I think
Right.
happened. I think the grandfather and the father talked about it, and he probably said, "Hey, come into the office late, or whatever," and then he probably just took care of the business because that's his grandkids. He's like, "I'm about to go out, whatever, don't matter," type thing.
Fuck,
And I think that's
dude.
why the father Dennis wasn't there, or Dylan wasn't there.
Mm.
But I mean, if I was a grandfather, I wouldn't want to be remembered that way. I don't know, man. This is not. I mean, to each their own.
Yeah.
If you're that desperate, but fuck, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. Like, how much are you losing in this court battle that somebody has to die? It doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's
Suspicious. There's got to be something.
more.
Yeah, there's
Well, there was something along the lines where Ashley wanted to take full custody of the kids because some of the kids are having like it was between two kids. It was the fight. It was a fight over two kids because all the other kids are pretty much older or whatever.
right.
Right.
But it was something about involved with like not the attorneys using drugs, but the kids doing drugs or something like drugs or alcohol abuse or something. And she wanted to take that away from him because she wanted to put them into like start taking care of them and making sure they don't go into that path or whatever.
So you're saying the mom was the good one in this one, not the.
I mean,
dad.
honestly, I mean,
It can go both ways.
Yeah, it
What
can go
if,
both
what if
ways.
she was the bad?
but the mother was the one who originally said she wanted to take the kids and get full custody because one of the kids is having
an episode.
issues
Yeah.
Mm.
basically.
Entitlement, pretty much.
Yeah, maybe.
We're talking about a rich white family. Anything can happen. Speaking of rich white families, I've been watching The Righteous Gemstone.
What's that?
It's a fucking hilarious TV show with Danny McBride.
Oh, I love that name.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious. He writes it, but it's funny because if you think about any family, that rich white family, right? The Yellowstone, right, show, rich white family,
Yeah.
super dysfunctional. Billions, rich white family, super dysfunctional. The Righteous Gemstones, rich white family, super dysfunctional.
Can't forget about
Wait,
the
pause.
Bidens.
Wait, pause.
The Bidens.
You think the Yellowstone family's dysfunctional? I think the only dysfunctional one is probably the daughter.
She's the most fucked up in the head, yeah, but like mentally, because she killed her mom.
No, I get
Just
that.
spoiler alert.
I mean, like in terms of, like, I feel like I forgot his name. I don't really watch the show that much, but Kevin Costner and
Yeah.
then what's his name? The other guy, the right hand man,
Rip.
Rip.
Yeah.
I don't consider them dysfunctional.
Rip was. Did you watch the full fucking show?
No, but I mean, like they have like high convictions with like the way they serve, like they're loyal and shit.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
you gotta watch the series, man, to understand. It's fucked up. It's like
Now I gotta watch it now.
yeah. I watched all of them, man. Like fucking the prequels, the sequel, everything.
Damn.
Watched
But
everything.
now he's gone now. Kevin Costner's gone.
Yeah, he's gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. The show ended in a really shitty way because of what happened with Kevin Costner and all that shit. But it's a great show.
Which show?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Oh, Yellowstone. I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Yet. Is it on
It's
Netflix?
pretty-
Is it on Amazon?
I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes.
I think it's on. It's on Paramount.
Oh, I don't have
Yeah.
Paramount. That's why I haven't watched
Yeah.
it.
But anyways,
Have you
yeah,
guys?
man. What I'm saying is it's always a fucked up story. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. Asian families aren't too much like that. There's a little bit more structure in wealthy Asian families, though. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
There's like the Americanized wealthy Asian family that's dysfunctional, like the ones that you would see in like Bling Empire and shit.
Right.
And I'm not saying Asians are better because there's some fucked up Asian families, right? But I'm saying when it comes to money, there's a little bit more structure involved because of the social settings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like
Different dynamics.
yeah,
Yeah.
different dynamics. They even with money, they expect you to be better. I don't know if that's the
To
word.
uphold your character. And
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah, you're not. You know, it's reputation based a lot of the
It reminds me
time.
of that one scene from Fast and Furious, the first one. Remember that Asian guy?
And
And then his house got raided by the
yeah.
cops.
Is it Andy Tran? No, it's not.
He's like, yeah, whatever his name is. The guy, he's like,
yeah.
he's like a
Something
like a,
Tran.
like a fit buff Asian.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, like the cops raided the house, and then this dad in the scene, like he just backhand slaps him in the face, like dishonor to your family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's true.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah. No matter how wealthy or successful you are, you know what I mean. It's expected to be.
To uphold, yeah.
Yeah. It's
Especially-
character.
yeah.
Like look at Yakuzas. It's the same thing. Japanese triad.
Mhm.
The Chinese or Japanese triad. Chinese triad. Japanese Yakuza.
What's
Same
the
thing.
main mafia called in Korea?
I don't know. Is there a
He's-
mafia in Korea?
He's the
There's mafias.
he's the fakest Korean dude.
Dude, I'm hella fake Korean, bro. Make
It's
a
the-
shirt
it-
called fake
It's
Korean.
the Polish in them.
Yeah, dude.
I don't even know anything about Poland either. Well,
Polish hot dogs.
Polish hot dog.
World War II.
But you guys hear about the thing that's going on where there's a trend that's countering the women's trend called soft guy summer?
Dude, don't get me started. We were just talking about
Wait,
something
what?
similar to that.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, you guys were?
Yeah.
Not like soft guy summer specifically.
I mean, not soft guy summer, soft guy era.
Yeah.
Oh God, that sounds gay.
Well, so basically, it's a group. Basically, whoever wants to, whatever. I don't know who the fuck's doing it. Someone's doing it.
This is like some like
Getting trend right
Is it
now.
like e-boy or like
No,
emo-
well-
emo
No.
type shit?
So what they're doing more is like, they're like saying, I'm in my soft guy era. If she takes me to Applebee's, I'm leaving.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Or like, hey, I'm in my soft guy
Yeah,
area. If a girl picks me up and she says she drives a Honda, I thought she said Zonda. I'm not going in her car. Fuck that shit. I made her drop me back off. So basically, it's like their counter to hot girl summer or, like, I'm strong, independent woman. I don't need no man type shit,
Okay.
So the guys are going, you're a strong, independent woman. Let me stay home and just play video games all day
Mm.
type
So
shit.
it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's that term. It's not necessarily a bad thing but the one we were talking about earlier is like how guys at certain trends, what guys are doing, are going too far with it. Like they're starting to wear purses now. Like if you notice I've noticed with the younger crowd, because I went to like a regular kickback, right? And then I saw the guy, he was holding a no shit, like a purse, like fucking chain, everything.
Yeah.
I believe it was Michael Kors. Anyways, when we're about to leave the small kickback party, whatever. He was gonna leave with his girlfriend, and the girlfriend already had a purse. So then I was like looking, I was like, wait, the girl already had a purse, and whose purse? And I realized, like, oh, that's his purse, and he's wearing a no shit fucking purse. It's not a fanny pack. It's not one of those, you know how like older Asian guys or in Asia where they wear like those satchels, but like looks like a purse, but it's not. But it was like a no shit, like had like the lace in it, or it looks like a female purse, and it's like it's becoming a trend now. Like guys are wearing that every day
Would you wear a purse, dude?
No, I wouldn't wear a purse. But I don't think that's really part of the soft guy era thing, though.
It's not.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it ties. I feel like there's a middle area. Like people either go too extreme with it or like too
Mhm.
funny with it. For example, like my soft guy era would be like I still ride my motorcycle, but sometimes when I'm like going those curves, for some reason I'm attracted to the fucking song Agora. Remember I was telling you a few days ago, Agora Hills by Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a girly ass song,
But that's not really a soft guy era thing either.
I know,
what
but
I
like-
was
but-
listening to,
but
though.
it's technically it is because guys who are comfortable, like, I don't give a fuck. I'll listen.
No,
to
it's not
fucking
about
Jay
being
Taylor.
comfortable and wearing female stuff. Soft guy era is not that. It's to stop putting up with broke bitches, basically.
Oh,
what the whole-
that's specifically what
That's
soft guy era.
all soft guy era.
okay.
Stop putting up with
that's
broke bitches. Like how girls were like, oh, I don't want to mess with broke dudes.
Yeah.
Guys are saying the same thing now. They're like, it's my soft guy area. I don't want to date broke bitches.
Oh, I see.
So they-
Okay.
So what Henry's
Think about-
talking
think about
about
it.
is just the
Yeah.
emasculation.
Yeah.
of
But
men.
you're talking about something completely different. Soft guy era is actually a way to promote men to stop giving up to these women and
Right.
giving up everything they want, basically.
Yeah.
So that's why they're saying.
Why are they calling it soft guy era?
I don't know.
That sounds
I think it's
offensive to men.
Does that correlate to like the whole term soy boys and all that?
No,
Or that's
because like
separate?
so basically what they're saying, like a normal guy is supposed to go get a high paying job, take care of the woman, all this stuff. With soft guy era, it's okay, you're a strong, independent woman, go do that. Just take care of me, let me stay home and play video games.
So I can be
So now I don't have to be hard anymore. I can just be a dude, a normal guy, and just be
I see.
simple,
be under our own
Yeah,
terms.
yeah,
okay.
exactly. Now, and then there's a lot of people making jokes about like, oh, she told me she's gonna come pick me up, and I walked out, and it was a Honda. I thought she said Zonda, so I made her drop my ass back home. Like, stop dating broke bitches because all these bitches want to be like, basically like, I'm strong, independent, work, do all this stuff and all this crap, make money, do OnlyFans, all this. And they're like, I don't need no man. Well, the guy's like, all right, fine then. If you don't need no man, then I'm just gonna be who I want to be, and I don't have to provide anything for you, type shit.
Right.
So that's the whole soft guy area. Yeah.
My apologies, guys, for
Yeah.
my ignorance. I didn't know.
I still wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it either. Yeah.
Soft guy era. So.
Yeah.
I feel like I just feel like it's just another excuse. Like,
It is another.
and I think you have just too much.
It's at the end of the day, what it sounds like is this is gonna lead down to what we've been trying to promote. What we're trying to beat in our message in WAKU is just to be a fucking man.
Yeah, exactly. So they're basically saying like,
because like if you're gonna submit to your woman doing all these things, then you already lost the battle, bro.
Eric,
Like,
why do you need an
fucking
make an
Matrix.
excuse to do it? Just do it. I feel
Well, that's what that's
but
what
I
they're
get it.
pushing with this whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I get it. You know.
But I get why it's so. In a way, it is kind of offensive for male masculinity.
In a way,
Because-
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like promoting the soft boy bullshit, which is I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah.
I get that, you know, men need to have the inner peace. Like, for example, at lunch today, Henry was asking, like, what do you do, like, as a man to find your own time, right?
Yeah, and we had different examples. Like every guy's different, right? Like some
Like-
guys would like to go play video games.
Like, well, he was talking in the sense of, like, if you're in a relationship, for example, right, and you're living with your woman and you have children or whatever, how do you find your own peace of mind? So, like, you know, for example, Henry was saying, like, some guys go to Home Depot just to escape, you know, the life with their wife and kids.
Yeah.
Start a new project type of shit. Some guys go play video games. Some
Yeah.
guys go camping and shooting. You know what I mean? But it's very interesting that this is kind of like, I'm trying to see if there's like a correlation with the whole soft boy era thing, but I think it's more of a hit on him masculinity.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I definitely think it's the same thing. I think if it's done properly,
Yeah,
it could be another way around it. But I just think soft guy era just sounds kind of
it's soft.
beta.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, like how about you just don't do shit for chicks that don't provide anything?
Yeah,
Like,
dude, I don't
just
understand.
simple as that. Like, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they just do whatever the fuck you want.
dude.
I mean, not whatever, but yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys hear the Candace Owens rant about women? It was like 2 months ago, her
Candace
podcast or
Owens?
something.
I didn't.
Something I've noticed, I want to just say this right at the top of 2024, we have become the perverts. In fact, what's even more ironic is that as we point the finger and pretend that men are the perverts, Me Too error, time's up, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. It is so clearly evident everywhere that you look in society that it's actually us. We have become the sexual aggressor.
Canceled?
Huh?
I thought she got canceled.
Oh, I don't know.
No, she didn't get canceled, but she did lose her contract with because she used to work with Daily Wire. Are you guys familiar with
Oh, yeah, she-
Ben
yeah.
Shapiro?
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro is one of the co-founders for the company, right?
Yeah.
And so they had to cut the ties with her, professional. I mean, mutually though. They're not like in bad terms per se, but
For the brand.
yeah. So she's separated from the whole Daily Wire, and Daily Wire is pretty much like a subscription place where a bunch of like outspoken individuals, like from politics or whatever, and they can speak their minds and do interviews. Anyway, so she wasn't part of that, and now she's doing her own thing now, which is cool. I support Candace Owens.
Yeah.
I actually like her. Actually,
I like her too, but she went on a whole rant just recently. She was
What
like,
did she
women are
say?
pervs. It was
Oh,
hilarious.
wow,
Have
really?
you guys seen this one?
no, I didn't see that.
No. So she was just kind of like, women are pervs. We should start calling women pervs
Yeah.
because women are becoming the sexual aggressors. That's what she said.
Yeah, they are.
Sexual you said aggressors?
Yeah, they are becoming the sexual aggressors now. And she made some good points. She was saying like, you know, there's, you know, women themselves are sexualizing themselves to put themselves out there for whatever reason, and then they get mad when a male stares at them or objectifies them. But then you're doing this yourselves. And then she was saying like pretty much everywhere you look now, everything's sexualized, from Instagram to TikTok to Facebook to fucking OnlyFans. Everywhere you look, commercials, TV
Right.
shows, movies, everything's so sexualized. And she's saying that she thinks that there's gonna be a point where, I mean, it's already happening. She's saying because some other things that are coming up that I'll mention. But basically, you know, these women, especially in the music industry, acting, all that stuff, they're like, oh, I've been this, blah, 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 blah. Yet they release a new album, they're half naked on there and shit like that,
Mhm.
you know, type stuff.
Like double standard hip
Yeah, double
hypocrisy.
standard. And then, like, and she put another example, like, you were an influencer that all the body paint went to the gym and she was basically naked, but she was
Yeah.
all painted.
Mhm.
She was like, if a dude was to do that and go to a female gym, he would be arrested
Yeah,
easily.
easily.
But instead, she just got kicked out of the gym. Not even kicked out of it. She just walked out, right? And then she's saying that men are just getting sick to the point where they're saying everywhere they're looking, they're like, they want to see a modest women, you know?
Yeah. It's
Well,
true.
getting to that point now, we
Yeah.
were talking about like a few episodes ago, like we were talking about the whole passport bros.
Mm-hmm.
Statistically speaking, I have to check the math again, but they said like within like probably less than 20, 30 years,
Yeah.
women are going to be less likely finding a man going to be alone. There's going to be more lonely single women
Yeah.
later on down the road in America.
I believe
just America alone.
I believe it's 2023 or 2030 where 40-something% of women are going to be single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
Crazy.
And childless.
Yeah, and then a lot of women are creating porn now.
But those are just projections on what they're predicting because based on what they see the trends.
Yeah. It could
And so
skyrocket.
it could, you know, but at the same time,
And-
it's like, you know, guys are sick of it. So.
Yeah, and because of this trend, all the shit that's been happening, all that stuff, there's a new trend that kind of started at 4chan and Twitter a little bit, and it's used by the hashtag Dignify with the last letters AI, Dignify AI type stuff, right?
Right.
And these guys are going and picking these explicit pictures or girls that are like thoughts and shit.
Oh,
thoughts.
yeah. They're putting clothes on them.
Yeah, they're putting them clothes and making them look modest and then posting the picture.
Yeah.
It's just pretty actually funny.
Yeah, I've heard of this trend. It's been ongoing for like almost a month now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty interesting that it's actually playing off.
And you know the funny part is there's rows and rows and hundreds of comments from women saying you cannot do this is wrong, you know, blah blah. And I'm like, what is wrong? You're putting on clothes on a person, like you're making them less naked and stuff like that. Like there's nothing wrong. If anything, it's a troll. That's it, you know.
Yeah, but I would like to, you know, this Candace Owen. I gotta watch. We'll cue it into the video, but interesting. But you know, when you were saying that, it made me think of something where it makes sense because like women really do objectify themselves and sexualize themselves, and then they get mad at it, right? Especially the fact that like if you're a woman and you're on social media, it is so easy to get a huge following if you just take off a little bit of clothes.
Yeah.
If you just sexualize or you throw sexual innuendos, which you constantly see on social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is true though.
It's not impossible though. I mean, if you look at like, for example, like the OnlyFans, one of the few OnlyFans girls that doesn't even show any skin at all, and she's like more feminine, like more modest. Bella Thorne, she doesn't do any like nude from what
I thought she was doing nudes at the beginning.
From what I've been seeing, I mean, compared to like all the other ones, like let's say Black China or like
but
one, they're like, you know, they're more posting more nudity than.
That's because they're ratchet as fuck, low class human behavior.
But from what I'm seeing, Bella Thorne is not really. She's one of the few OnlyFans. I don't know. I'm gonna look into it though. I'm gonna see.
No, but check this out, right? So my favorite females to watch are the ones that cook and the ones that are fully clothed. Like there's that chick that we've talked about. Her name is Brenda. She's like a Hispanic chick that dresses up in like traditional Hispanic clothing, makes some bomb ass food. There's this other chick that I've been watching, who's also, I think she's also Hispanic, but she dresses up in really like classy, kind of sexy like dresses, but there's no like skin being reviewed, right? You can just kind of see like her body figure, which is really nice.
Right.
But she makes like little sexual like flirty references, like when it comes to eye contact, body language. But she just makes good food.
Is it that lady who she's like Middle Eastern?
I don't know if she's Middle Eastern, but
she cooks in the obviously the kitchen. But I'm talking about like
that's like a really nice kitchen.
It's a really nice kitchen, like very like looks elegant kind of.
Yeah, super fucking elegant.
I think I know what you're talking about. She's like Middle Eastern or something like that.
Yeah, whatever she is, I don't know, but I like watching those videos, and it's like that's what turns me on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If I saw a girl in the kitchen in an apron with her ass all out, I'd probably fucking swipe it, and I'd be like, nah, I don't need this shit right now. Because I already know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get me to my sexual demons, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's one of those things where I think we're just so desensitized now that like, I don't know about you, but like if I go on Instagram or Reddit or whatever and I see something that's a little bit too sexual, I'm just like, ugh.
It almost gives you like you know when you eat too much sweets?
Yeah.
That's what feeling it gives me. Like when you eat way too much candy and you're just like, oh, I just feel disgusting.
Yeah.
Too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
Yeah, and that's what the feeling I get inside when I start seeing a lot more like, you know, porn and shit. I'm just like, or like on Instagram and stuff. I'm just like, I just turn it off. I'm like, yo, this is retarded. Like you guys are trying to make money off me type shit, you know? You know, but the funniest part is I'm the biggest hypocrite here.
Yeah, dude.
I do it for a living right now. Yeah. But I get it, you know. But you know.
I was just laughing because I was like thinking about like, man, we scroll through porn and shit, like, oh, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And you still beat your meat still. That's, you know what I mean? Like,
but you know what I'm saying? Like in the middle of the day when you're on Instagram and you're just trying to like see some fucking funny videos that your boys have sent you, and then you're like scrolling a little bit, then you just see like this chick from high school, and you're like, damn, she got a fat ass. but why is she like completely ass naked, right?
Yeah.
I literally just saw this last night. I was at a family dinner, and then I'm scrolling on Facebook, right? And this chick, I'm not gonna say who it is. She's an OnlyFans chick from high school, right? Just titties all out, bent over on the bed. Fucking, you can see her asshole, you know, like through the
You posted it?
bikini and shit. Yeah,
Jesus.
because she went out of high school. We all knew she was gonna be a stripper, so she became a stripper. Then she
Yeah.
got like down that road, and then OnlyFans became a thing. So like, I still follow her because we were cool in high school and middle school, right?
Yeah, and you just can't.
But I'm just like, damn, I've seen everything from her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was just like, oh, whatever.
It's like leave a little mystery for
Yeah,
us, you know?
dude. Yeah.
Like a little mystery goes a long way.
Yeah.
And it's just funny. There was a quote that came out in 2016 from Amy Otto, and it says, "Was the world better when it was harder for men to see boobs?"
Ooh.
I mean, that's a good, but we've been seeing boobs for like ages though.
Yeah, but the way to the point where we're seeing them now,
I think
you
it's
know?
more accessible. But I mean, if you think about it, look back in the medieval days. I mean, okay, never mind, take it back because
they saw ankles and like got hard.
yeah.
yeah, but there's also illegal stuff that they did too. They would just rip off girls.
That's true. Yeah,
So, you
because-
know what I mean? It's like it wasn't that.
Yeah, because like now that you're like, it's kind of like meth or drugs.
Yeah.
Like if there's too much restriction, then everybody's gonna want it.
Yeah.
But like if you're giving it to the masses, then it's like, oh, okay, well now it's legalized, and you know you can get it prescribed or whatever at a clinic, and everybody's like, then the rates start to drop. That's what we think, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, for example, like a lot of the Muslim dudes and stuff like that, like even now,
Yeah.
they're kind of creepy when they come around women because they're so repressed. I think that would be the word. They're repressed because, like, think about it, the women are fully clothed, they're covered.
But I don't think repress is not necessarily. They're just very traditional. I'm not.
I mean, they
wouldn't
fuck
be a- I
goats, Henry.
Okay, look, just because I've seen it before, that was a different country, though. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, if you were to compare like Dubai, you know, I feel like they're very classy. Like, they only reserve the look.
Dubai's classy?
I don't know about that. bro.
Dubai's pretty classy, bro. I've had two friends that went to Dubai. It's nice.
Yeah, the
Nice.
image of Dubai being expensive place, United Emirates and stuff.
Well, I mean,
but-
I'm sure there's
But like, there's you've heard of the Dubai Porta Potty, right?
Oh, okay. Well,
It ain't very
I'm like,
classy.
I'm pretty sure they get pretty down nasty in
okay,
Dubai.
but you're okay. Well,
Camel shit, camel piss,
Yeah.
camel.
I feel like okay, but those are rich ass dudes that have nothing else better to do. But yeah, but I mean, there's other things too. Like there's good people.
I get what you're
still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just reserving the right to see their woman only for them, so they don't expose it to the public.
Yeah, so I have a
You know what I mean?
friend. I have a friend that lived in Dubai for a long time, and she was saying that the Muslims and the Arab guys, they're really, really fucked up to women. Like, you know what I mean? When it
Yeah.
comes to like treating women like property and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if we going back to your question, right? Is it worse when we didn't see titties all the time, or because we see titties all the time?
No, when it was harder to see titties.
Oh,
all
when
the
it's
time.
harder, right?
Yeah.
So what's worse? I don't know, man. I think they're
If it was a better time for men when it was harder for us to see boobs.
Damn, I don't know.
'Cause I don't- that's real-
That's a good question.
yeah, it's very hard because like now you're getting instant gratification that you can just see titties and you
Yeah,
don't have to
yeah.
work for it, right? So like that drops like the male motivation a lot because think about it, everything a man does is for pussy.
Yeah.
Like we don't need a motherfucking house. We just get a house because it attracts pussy. We don't need a car. We get a car because it attracts pussy. We don't need money.
I think a simple way
You know
to
what I
measure it. Is there a way we can look up statistics on the cases back then compared to now? Is there more now in modern day than there was back?
I see what you're saying because like more skin, more
that's
cases.
more where you can kind of gauge it. It's not an accurate one, but it's at least it's something that gives you a general idea.
You're gonna have to blur out the beep. Fucking can't say grape.
Oh yeah, I'd be blurring out like shit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can't say what.
Can't say.
Oh yeah.
but we'll cut off a lot of this stuff. But I don't know, man. That is really hard to
Wait, pause.
answer.
You can't say. What if you're trying to do like an informative?
You just have to say
Video.
grape.
Yeah,
Oh really?
yeah,
Oh
Rape.
really? Jesus.
yeah.
That's crazy.
But I block it out anyway.
No, but a lot of the rape cases aren't real.
True. That's what I'm saying. It's not as accurate,
Yeah.
but at least you can kind of gauge, like if you look at the line and you see if there's any the discrepancy between the space between the two, you can kind of make assumptions, and then from there you can kind of make a more better test. Maybe
Mm.
you can start measuring like, you know, as specific as when OnlyFans started, for example, and you kind of gauge that and measure that. But
It hasn't increased that much.
really,
So
it's
there
been-
was
it's been the same?
it was pretty much
But wait,
close, or in the 90s. It was close to this range where it is as right now.
right.
From the 90s till about 2012, there was a decline, and it went from about little over 40,000, 40.
Wait, pause. When you say the years, you're judging from the 1990s back to like what? Let's say 1930s.
No, 1990 to 2022.
Oh, that's as far as it goes back.
I mean, that's what I'm getting right now. But basically, there's a decline till about 2012, and then about 2014, it started to incline back to where it was originally.
Really? Wow.
Around
Because I feel like I wouldn't even count the 1980s and up.
yeah. So that
I'm talking about like more like back in the day, like 1920s, 1930s. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But I feel like they had other better shit to do anyway. And like they weren't doing no fucking census, fucking what do you call it? They weren't doing any tests
Yeah.
during fucking World War II and World War One.
I mean, it doesn't seem like from what I pulled up. I mean,
Yeah.
statistics can be moved around and stuff like that. But
Sure,
from
yeah.
what I pulled up, it doesn't seem like there was a major increase or anything like that from the 90s at least.
I take
You
it.
know.
I take it.
So I don't know if times are technically, if it's went down or up due to
Not seeing titties.
being able to access porn easier now and stuff like that.
I feel like it'd be worse because I feel like how like for example how when you edge
Yeah,
you get aggressive and shit, right?
yeah.
So-
Testosterone levels.
Yeah, your testosterone level is going. So can you imagine if a guy like if you're not seeing something, you would be more I feel like aggressive versus us. We've seen it so much in abundance where it's like we're desensitized from it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it takes away the fuck, I gotta see some titties, back then versus now it's like, oh, it's just titties.
Yeah, but this is like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Because we're playing into the majorities, right? Like if you absolutely see none of it, right? Or when you see all of it,
Yeah.
what's harder? But the real thing is the motivation for men, right? So, for example, if we don't see it at all, for example, let's say you go on you meet this beautiful girl. Everybody's single right now. Okay, everybody's fucking single.
Yeah.
No girlfriend, no nothing.
Yeah.
You see this beautiful girl. You see her. But you have what is fucking time traveling thing, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
So every
Time traveling, time share. What?
time travel.
Time
So
travel.
you get to travel back the night before
Oh, okay.
multiple times. Okay. Anyway, so let's say, for example, you meet her one time is fully clothed in a library, right? The next time, when you time travel again, you meet her as a stripper, like straight up in a strip club, whatever. You see everything, right? Who do you think is going to be more sexualized, and then who's the other one that you're going to take more seriously?
Well, of course, the librarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it comes to motivation, right? What's the two motivating factors? One is like, oh, I might be in love with this chick, right?
And one's provocative.
And then the other one's like, I'm gonna fuck this chick. One's more like actually interest, and then the other one's lust, right?
Right.
So love and lust. Which one's a more powerful motivator?
Lust.
Do you think so?
Yeah, because a lot of guys, we act on lust more than we do with, I mean, there's a reason why people cheat so many times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a reason why guys still go to strip clubs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a reason why guys still pay for OnlyFans.
Yeah, and sex in general.
Pornhub.
Yeah.
Another one, I feel like Lust is very powerful. That's the whole thing about lust, man. Because you're getting things like or a fantasy that you don't have. So you either act on it or you stray away from it. You know what I mean?
I think.
But I mean, supposedly, like, it doesn't really matter what happens. Supposedly, I don't know if it's accurate, but supposedly guys think about tits every 3 seconds without us even knowing about it.
Yeah.
That's how we're that's just how we're coded.
Yeah, we
ever since we've been breastfed.
Yeah, it's weird because I was reading a research a while back. I don't remember what this article was, but it says that I think it was 7 seconds that we were thinking about sexual thoughts.
Is it?
Yeah, and we unintentionally look at every woman. Like, it's this gets the research got dark because it's like it doesn't matter the age of the person. It was just like a natural thing.
Yeah.
Just like women, how women like will naturally check out other women as competition.
Yeah.
As men, we constantly check out the other sex as like just cause it's just natural. That's why you ever hear that conversation of like women don't understand what it's like to live in a male's body with the amount of testosterone that we have.
Yeah.
Because like we will kill somebody with the level of testosterone. We will like that's why there's so many blames on and like all these other things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the level of testosterone, and women only have a tiny dose of what we have.
Yeah.
So imagine if a woman lived with a day of like our dosage of fucking testosterone, they would fucking murder everyone. Or they would do absolutely sexual deviant shit.
I just destroy everything.
Yeah.
Whole world would come down to a.
You know what I mean?
That's why there's war. That's why there's wars. I mean, look at the whole legend of Troy and shit.
Yeah.
That started off because of a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, fucking.
Most wars are because of women. Yeah.
I mean, there's so much history in that.
So who did Zelensky smash that made Putin mad?
I don't know.
Monica Lewinsky? Who?
Huh?
Who?
Wasn't the Ukrainian president called like Lewinsky or some shit like that?
Oh no, Zelensky.
Oh, Zelensky.
Monica Lewinsky is the one who gave blowjob to Bill Clinton. I was like, what?
Another woman.
Oh,
look at that in the presidential office.
I don't know, man.
Hey, dude.
I mean, I don't think. I think. I don't think it should be so easily accessible, as far as like on Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Like, I think there should be sites.
Yeah.
Like they already do have to go watch porn, you know? Like if you want to go look at porn, go look at porn. But I don't need every waking moment of my life to show ass and titties.
See, the problem with that is now you're infringing on First Amendment, right? It's like, oh, I have the freedom to express myself however I please.
But now people are taking it too far now.
Yeah.
The whole fucking pronouns. So
I mean, people taking everything too far nowadays.
It's just America.
It's like there's no happy medium.
Yeah.
It's like fuck you and this side, fuck that and that side.
But that's what happens when you have too much freedom.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna this whole thing with like soft guy era women and all that. It's just gonna come down to the individual guy to handle himself properly.
Yeah, but you know the problem is we always talk about like the excess amount. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like if we're looking at them like just outrageous amounts of like too much sex or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like, for example, why do I feel sick when I go on Instagram? It's because my body knows, like, I don't want to see a bunch of half naked bitches.
Yeah.
Even though, like it's gotten to the point where, like, I've unfollowed so many different aspects of things. Like, if I see a thirst video from, like, there's this fucking page that I follow called The Natural Predator, right?
Mm.
And it's literally, it started off as videos for, like, fucked up animal stuff.
Yeah.
Like Nature's Lit type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Now they're doing like female, yeah.
Yeah, now they're doing like every time I go on, it's like their first video is some thirsty ass OnlyFans girl.
They do that for marketing.
Yeah,
it attracts.
Yeah,
and it's like even these meme pages that I've used to follow, like they do it all the time. I'm like, well, okay, well, what the fuck? This used to be a dark humor.
Yeah,
now it's like
it's promoting porn, and I'm like, bro, like I'm trying to come on here to watch a fucked up video of animals because I think it's pretty awesome. Right? I'm not trying to come on here and
I just want to see nature.
Yeah, I'm literally welcomed every time I go onto Instagram, right, from this page, and I just see straight up buttholes. I'm like, Jesus, holy shit! You know?
I remember I was watching this video of, like, speaking of animals, there's like this peregrine falcon about it was like killing the duck, whatever, where it pretty much snapped its neck.
Oh, I seen those. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's freaking crazy. And then the next thing it just shows ass. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, what the fuck? This is my 180. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, all those meme channels, the moment they post up anything thirsty, unfollow.
Yeah.
I honestly don't give a fucking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
it's like my body has already told me, like, dude, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Crazy.
Like, yeah. So
Like Instagram's basically becoming like softcore porn site.
it's
Same
been
thing
like
with
that.
same thing with Facebook too. Facebook is seeing some of the trends on Facebook is sometimes annoying. Like those like live videos and shit like that.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll show like, so okay, so today we're gonna try to put this many rubber bands, or I'm gonna try to put this, and then he just elongates the conversation. I'm like, dude, when are you gonna fucking do it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Oh yeah,
like that.
It's like a long teaser.
Yeah. So the same thing with the whole nudity thing. They're using that to market it, and then the same thing for the elongating the whatever the fuck the video is. And I'm like, oh, you know what? It's already been like 5-7 minutes I wasted my life, and then you just skip the video.
I will say this though, these fucking porn advertisers, they're so fucking smart, dude. Like
Yeah.
just because like there's so many community guidelines that like fails them, right?
Mhm.
Like the community, like all of social media communities, like it's so easy to report porn and sexual shit
Right.
that like these fucking marketers have to go out of their way to create another method of marketing to get their message fucking heard, to get the clicks, to get people to go enjoy. I think it's actually like it's amazing that the length of marketing that they have to go through to advertise this.
Mhm.
And then the risk of like, oh shit, I built an Instagram of
Right.
animal videos
Yeah.
to like 3-4 million.
Yeah.
And then it could get banned any fucking time. But I'm willing to do like 10 more of those pages because I'm making money off of promoting porn or whatever.
Yeah.
You know who's another
Genius.
who's another big company that's doing similar, but like not specifically porn? Netflix.
Hmm.
Netflix is showing because they have different guidelines for like showing movies. And one time I was watching this like European movie, and you know, typical nudity, right?
Yeah.
But this movie, there's like movies in there, like hole in the walls where they're showing penetration.
Mm.
I was like, they're showing no shit fucking penetration, and like you can see the dick inside the vagina. I was like, what kind of movie is this?
For an ad or what?
No, it's a movie. I was watching some European movie and I fell asleep. But then fucking
Like on Netflix?
it's on Netflix.
Oh, I see.
I'm not sure if it's still on there, but if you look, if there's some
Wait, so you're saying that Netflix won't allow you to see dicks and sex and stuff? Is
no,
that what
it does show, is what I'm saying. It's marketing in a way where these are like foreign movies,
Yeah.
where people will watch it. So, because the reason why I came across it was YouTube, right?
Yeah.
YouTube has strict guidelines, but anyways, these people do like movie reviews.
Oh, I see.
So then I see the shorts for the movie reviews. Like, you know what? I'm curious. Oh, it's on Netflix. I look at it, and I realize I'm watching this movie, and then like there's actual like penetration in a Netflix movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so Netflix allows they allow this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's like legitimately like pretty much watching movie porn.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's not a softcore.
Yeah, and it's like it's
scene.
not even fake too. It's like it's real.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's nuts, man. I was like, wow.
Real method acting.
Well, I guess, but you know, I think they can get away with it because you know it's a foreign film, like either European or.
How do you guys feel about sex scenes when it comes to like prosthetics or like actually let me rephrase this. How do you guys feel about movies and TV shows that use male actors that use prosthetics
Like for their.
like a strap on type of thing, or
no, like so like you can actually like they put like special effect makeup on your cock to make it look bigger for TV.
That's cool. I'm
Right.
not surprised.
But do you think that's like an attack on like masculinities? Like why can't they just show like normal dick sizes? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can say the same thing for news interviews. Why do they need to? Why do men and women have to all have to wear makeup
Mm-hmm.
when they put on TV? You know, otherwise people will be looking like they're sweating all the time.
Yeah, but that's different though. I'm
But, like-
talking about like because like it's like not every girl in a movie that's naked has fucking giant tits, right?
Or cellulite. You
Yeah.
know, they removed the cellulite out of the videos.
Mm.
I mean, I don't think I'm against it. I don't think it's an attack on masculinity. Because I mean, if I was an actor, I wouldn't want fucking.
Your
I want
soft
my.
dick on there.
I mean, I want my dick to be like beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
You're like, I want to be girthy and nice.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Give me an extra vein.
Yeah.
Throw another vein in there.
But I think what you're trying to imply is like it's
Yeah.
giving like a false
False. Yeah.
for other people
Well,
viewing and all that stuff.
the reason why I'm saying is because, like I mentioned earlier, I'm watching The Righteous Gemstones,
Yeah.
and there's so many dick scenes in there, and like they really do give you like the real dicks, and it's just like, god damn,
Like a
you
little,
know. But there's no prosthetics. for it.
yeah,
I don't know. Some of them maybe.
like a little softies running around.
Yeah, and like full bush and everything, and I'm just like, damn, they really fucking display penises on this show.
Fuck.
But it's funny because it's written by Danny McBride, and then there's fucking Adam Devine on there. So it's like it's made by a comedian,
Yeah.
you know, and acted out by comedians. So it's like, of course, we're gonna put the real comedy
Yeah.
aspect, realism of it. So like, but
Wait, where's this show at?
it's on
it's-
Max.
It's
Oh,
very
thanks.
it's very common with that social group anyway, because Danny McBride with whole Will Ferrell.
Yeah, he's
Remember-
so fucking
Will Ferrell's like known for like nudity shit.
ashamed.
Like,
Yeah, shameful.
yeah, he's not. He's shameless.
Yeah.
And for
Or that's what I meant.
yeah,
Shameless.
he's shameless.
Shameless.
Where that one movie, remember Old School, where it's about a fraternity.
Oh yeah.
And he's like about like Will Ferrell's like he's a legend, like he's a legend,
Yeah.
a frat party. That there's a scene where it shows him like fully nude and it shows us his fucking
Yeah,
bush
yeah.
and dick and shit, dude.
That's funny. I mean, it is a comedy thing.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, look at Ken Jeong. He's an MD, but he still showed his actual dick on
Yeah.
fucking Hangover.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe he did
I
that.
think it's tiny as fuck, dude.
Dude, I was like, damn,
fuck?
dude,
Hey,
fucking
man.
Ken Jeong, man.
You don't think that was real? You think that was real? I don't think his dick is that small.
They said that they used some part of. I don't know, dude. He said he admitted he. Let me look that up.
Yeah, but he
look
could
at
have
that.
been fuck. He could have been saying that for the comedy. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Because like I would say some shit like that if like we were putting a small dick on me as a character. I would just play it the whole time, just like how I play it all the time with girls. Like, yeah, it's only 1 inch. What the fuck?
yeah.
Like, I
but-
would just play into that for the rest of my life, and the only time you'll know the truth is when you hook up with me in the bedroom.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
fair enough.
It's like, oh, dude, this guy has got a tiny dick, and then you whip it out. It's like, oh shit, never mind. He's got an extra inch on that tiny.
Yeah.
False advertisement.
Set the expectations low, and then you please higher.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fucking A. Hey, man, shrimps can grow up to 6 to 8 inches, so it's all good.
Yeah. There you go, man.
Oh.
Supposedly, there's and you don't use penis pumps, but there's another method that you could use to grow
Inject?
grow your dick, and it's actually a proven method besides the penis pump. She was
Dude,
saying it was on this sex podcast I was listening to. What were they called? God damn.
Were they hanging weights or some shit? off?
No, not hanging weights. It's another machine that they would use.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's the ED one. But what were you saying?
It's so scary how you're mentioning all these things that me and Kobe were talking about during lunch.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this shit too.
Because we're on the same wavelength.
Dude, it's scary almost.
Yeah. So, for
Yeah,
example,
for-
what you're talking about, I've seen the advertisements all over the place too. It's like at 30 and you're a male on social media, they're gonna target you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a massage thing, right? Like a massage gun or something.
Yeah, something like that.
So basically, what it does is a lot of men have EDs. They can't get their dicks.
It was made for the people that have like that extremely curved
Yeah,
dick.
parent-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Neum or
perineal.
something. Or
Heel-
something. Yeah.
when you have a great curvature.
Yeah, it's
like,
a curvature in your dick, which is caused by
so it's like a curly fry, but like
no,
shaped
so
with
it's
curly
caused
fry?
by clogged arteries.
Oh,
So what happens is like your veins and your blood vessels get clogged up with I don't know, whatever it is. It gets clogged up, and then
oh,
what happens, like for example, if you're overweight, right, blood doesn't flow naturally very well, so a lot of men have ED and stuff like that.
fuck.
And then what happens is the penis starts to gets a Peyronie's disease,
Yeah.
which causes a curvature in your dick,
Oh, wow.
which doesn't help sometimes. There's only one curvature that works, and if it's curves up like a banana,
Yeah.
then you're hitting the G spot all the fucking time, right?
Right.
But anyways, the machine that Seabass is fucking talking about is the it's a massage gun. So what it does is it basically just hits. It's like if you were to get like a fucking Theragun or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like it's got a really sharp point at the tip that isn't sharp, but like, it's like it's very specific for pressure. And what you do is you run it up and down your dick, and it's supposed to help blood flow move back into your penis, because a lot of men don't have constant boners anymore.
Yeah.
And what happens is, because your penis isn't a muscle, what happens is, if you don't have blood flow going to your ligament, what happens is it gets weaker.
Right.
And it starts to shrink. So like a lot of people who don't have a lot of movements, like their knees and their elbows and joints and stuff, start to get fucked up because they don't have the blood flow going there.
Right.
So it's the same science when it comes to your penis, because it's a ligament. So the best way to do it is to stimulate your penis through this massage gun, which costs like a fucking lot of money, by the way.
Does it?
Wait, when you
It's
say a lot of
fucking
money,
expensive.
what is it like?
It's like a couple $1,000s.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Just to stroke your dick?
No, it's not like a
It's like a
masturbator or anything.
Oh.
It's literally like a if you think about it, like one of those Theraguns.
oh, that's what.
But like it's like a more
But
pointy.
it has got percussion there.
Yeah.
It's vibration.
Yeah, it's like really, really like percussion though.
Sounds like it hurts.
Nah, it
Is
doesn't.
it gentle?
They say you only do, I think it was like 10, 15 minutes a day.
Yeah, she was saying for most success results were like 30 minutes twice a day or something.
Yeah,
like
something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, who's the company? Sponsor us.
But dude, I'm telling you this. You know why I'm telling you this? Because remember how I was telling you I was trying to do the med spa thing and the TRT clinic. I looked into all of these aspects because I'm thinking like, okay, women have the surgical aspect, the filler, the Botox, all these things, right? What do men have?
Not much.
Men don't do anything. We don't really need Botox. Some men do, right? But like, if we could do anything, it'd be TRT, and it'd be something with our penis.
Yeah.
Because that's literally like everything that men really care about.
Yeah.
So like,
Surprised. There's some other countries doing freaking fake abs, and you've seen that shit?
oh yeah,
yeah, I've seen that.
I mean,
Yeah,
hair
yeah.
plugs and stuff now. Yeah, I get that. But what I'm saying is like, the only thing that men really care about is their penis size and their sexual drive.
And
So,
hair.
oh, and hair.
Me, I like it.
Dude, when you have somebody who has hair like me, we don't really care about hair until we start losing it. So I get it.
Yeah.
But then there's Keeps.com, which needs to sponsor us.
Yeah.
So does Blue Chew.
I'm subscribed to them. Yeah.
The Keeps, yeah.
Keeps.
Wait, you're losing your hair?
I started thinning out last year, but I've been using Keeps for the past more than a year and a half now, I think. Going on a year and a half. Almost a year and a half.
Are you losing your hair?
But it took
Are your
but,
hairs thinning?
but I can vouch
Keep.
for them. It took me 4 months before I got seeing results. It took the full year before I got back to not exactly where I used to be, but close. Cause my hair was like thinning, and
Yeah.
dude, I just couldn't.
It actually does look a lot more full now. Are you
Yeah.
using finasteride or what?
Well, yeah, they prescribed me finasteride, and then I still have leftover from it's a DHT blocker.
Mm,
So a lot of the things
It is all
there's a very big misconception with hair loss, right?
yeah.
A lot of things is testosterone, which is there's a correlation to testosterone. It relates to it, but the thing is, there's a hormone that in our body that reproduce. It's DHT.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if it goes higher or lower. If it's still if the numbers go either left or right, you are what do you call it? You are prone to losing hair. No, it doesn't matter what you are.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're the hereditary. Same thing. That plays a big part too. But I'm
Yeah.
saying like that's a big thing. So if you can find a shampoo which is usually like a anti-DHT blocker
Mm-hmm.
or let's say antifungal, those shampoos help. But you got to look up for the ingredients because some ingredients, like let's say Nizoral.
Yeah.
Nizoral is an antifungal shampoo, right? But it's so dry, it keeps your scalp dry, and it just doesn't feel comfortable. So you have to buy like really good quality like anti-DHT shampoo, and I do like maybe once a night.
Mm.
Oh, it's once a day, so when you shower before bed and all that. But yeah, I think guys should look into it. It's actually low cost compared to like buying a hair transplant.
Yeah. That's
But honestly, I wouldn't mind buying a hair transplant when I'm like 40 to 50.
yeah.
But that's just me.
No, so yeah, the DHT factor plays a huge part for anybody who's in the TRT lifestyle or anything like that. DHT, once it skyrockets or when it drops or anything like that, that is a significant sign of hair loss that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So when I was talking to my doctor friend about this, he was saying that he buys these little sticky things for the shower
Yeah.
for the drain, and I guess like every day you switch it out or every week or whatever, right? So when you take a shower and you see like lots of hair, because normally you lose hair every day.
Right.
But like he's like, if you're seeing like a much more dramatic amount of hair being stuck to that little filter thing for your drain, he's like, you should like literally jump on something ASAP.
You talking about more plates, more dates?
No,
That's what he said. More plates, more. No, it's coincidence.
oh, I know who. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. No, but this is actually a doctor like that.
Oh, doctor.
Yeah, Dr. Navarre. Shout out to him.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a good friend of ours. Me and Seabass were going to him for one.
And he does like the whole TRT thing.
No, he doesn't. I wish he did, but he was prescribing me like certain TRT stuff and stuff like that, and we were talking about stuff. So I was just bouncing ideas off of him. He watches the podcast actually. So
nice,
cool.
nice.
But
he's definitely gonna roast me. Probably to get my science right, but I tried. I tried.
No. He's cool. He's cool about it. But that's what he was saying is to keep track of your hair loss is to buy those things and then just constantly change them out. And then he was just saying, if you're losing hair, because I was worried at one point, and then I was like, no, I'm good. I still got a lot of hair.
Yeah, you don't look like you're bald at all.
You should have seen me.
Yeah.
Bro, when I saw my hair, I'm like, oh no, that's not good. I look like, dude, it was like if I kept it up, my hair would be patchy.
Was it really that thin?
Oh, dude, trust me, because I'm used to styling my hair for years, and for me to see that difference when I'm putting my hand to my hair, I can feel a very big difference from way back then to now.
But
now it's better now. But during that time when it was thinning, I can feel it like it's like.
But you were running a lot of gear during that time, right? You were running a cycle, or?
Yeah, I experimented, but I mean, yeah, but mine was like low. I was at a low dosage.
But still, like a slow.
It's still
like
still slow. Yeah,
skyrocket your DHT.
but, yeah.
Because when I was on HCG, that skyrocketed my DHT. Because what happens is you can't sleep if your DHT is too high. You have shitty sleep. That was another thing.
I never had problems sleeping though. I slept like a rock.
I could not. I was getting insomnia every fucking.
Were you having like body sweats?
No, but when I searched it up, it was due to high DHT. I didn't lose hair like that though, but I did notice a lot more hair coming off of my head. So if I continued with it, probably eventually, but it was all due to DHT being unable to sleep.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was wild.
Yeah, due to insomnia. I was like, what the fuck? Why can't I sleep? But now that I'm off of it, because those are usually short cycles anyways, just to get your balls back to normal. But anyway, this is a very manly podcast today.
Thank you for watching WAKU Radio. If you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. If you liked what we talked about, put it down below. And if you want us to talk about something else in the next week's topic, hit us up.
Definitely put the comments down.
Yeah.
Check me out. You see me on the road, I'm in hustle mode, real estate mogul, commercial real estate.